Hello, loves. This is Lynn, Dream Girl Writer, coming to you today with a message about how we can stay connected from the inside out to people, places, goals, and situations or opportunities that will serve us as individuals as well as serve the divine of us all. One of the reasons why I sat down to make this video was because I had just seen a video of another woman who's a very charismatic and successful business leader, and she's has been very has a lot of following and has been very successful in getting her word out there and helping people to establish businesses. And all of that is great and good and wonderful because the work that she's doing is something that she's called to do from her heart, and she does it very well. And as an individual, I can see where she has found her life's work, her purpose, because she shines with it, and it's wonderful. But when I watched this video today, I remembered why I had taken some classes from her a while back. And I remembered why I stopped working with her. And it had nothing to do with her expertise or the love that she shows to her work and the affinity that she has for the people that she works with. It just had to do with me as an individual being interested in a different path. And the funny part about it was that when I met her and talked to her for the first time, I instantly felt this affinity with her and thought that she was pretty much the answer to the next step on my path. And as it turns out, after about 6 months, I realized that I had a lot more steps to get to the thing that I wanted, to the direction that my heart was telling me to go. But that affinity that I had for her was also important to kind of get me started. So it was like everybody, and well, most people will that you really admire or are attracted to immediately, either in a business sense or a personal sense, will have that because of that attraction. It is telling you something, that this is a person that I should get to know, or if they're a business person, possibly check out what they have to offer and see if that aligns with what I need at this time. But it also requires a sense of discernment to not get too deep into who they are and how they're doing things, and to keep that individual kind of personal sovereignty or spiritual sovereignty, if you will, about what our hearts are telling us to do. In my case, I was embarking on a brand new way of business as well as a brand new way of life. And some of the old things that I had been depending on financially or personally had kind of been taken away. So there was a space there. And because this woman was so charismatic and so successful and so good at what she did, and a lot of what she did kind of coincided with what I thought I wanted to do at that time. So I just kind of jumped on board with both feet, which it was fine. I ended up spending more money than I think in retrospect that I needed to in working with her, but that's sometimes I feel like that's actually money well spent, is when you learn what you didn't want, or you spend money thinking you're going to get one thing and you end up with another. That's a great thing to know, and it will save you money in the future by not having to engage with that system or person again. And I guess that's the main focus of why I wanted to make this video today, is to just first ask your heart where it is you're going. And if you're kind of refining your life a little bit, and it's just you're just tweaking it, or making it better, and you know you're uninterested in making a whole life change, then it's a lot easier. But when you're in a situation where you really know that something's really got to change and it's going to be an important change, start with your heart. Go within. Do more practices than usual in self care. Pause a lot more. Let your mind rest and go into your body and your heart and talk to what she wants for you. And really, and if you have to clear some fears about going in a different direction, then do that inner work first. And then, most likely, if you're in alignment with what your heart wants, you will, when you're ready and you look out there, it will be there for you. But again, if, like me, you're embarking on a whole new thing and kind of like leaving the past behind and creating a new life for yourself, then use discernment and pause before you jump. And especially when it involves, following another person or paying money for their system or their marketing plan or their business strategies. I think most of those can be really made within ourselves and as an individual, and then finding the match for it on the outside comes as a natural process of that. So I guess if I had to sum up what I'm trying to say is that live life from the inside out, especially when you're embarking on change or you feel like you want to bring out some more creativity. Go within and then look without if you need more to it, if you need more direction, if you need a partner, if you need people or a team or inspiration from others. Make sure that you're in alignment first and that your individuality is really going to be expressed, because individuals are what serve the whole. And when, as individuals, we know who we are, we know what we've got to share, and we're ready to do it, then we actually serve the whole best as well as serve ourselves at the same time. So, thank you for listening. I hope this works for you, and I wish you well.